start your own business? What if living paycheck to paycheck is not God's plan for you? The truth is, the Bible is full of examples of Christians who prospered through entrepreneurship, yet many still struggle financially, believing that money and faith don't mix. So why do so many Christians still face financial hardship? Why are 80% of the world's billionaires entrepreneurs while most believers rely solely on salaries? And most importantly, how can you achieve financial freedom by following biblical principles of entrepreneurship? By the end of this video, you'll understand why God calls you to create wealth, how Jesus and his disciples applied principles we use in business today, and what practical steps you can take right now to break free from financial dependence. Get ready, because what you're about to learn might completely change your perspective on money, faith, and success. The illusion of financial security. Why living paycheck to paycheck is not God's plan. Many people believe that having a stable job is the best way to ensure financial security. However, this mindset can be a dangerous trap. The reality is that depending on a single paycheck places your life in the hands of others, your boss, the economy, or even an unexpected crisis. God never intended for his children to live in fear of the 5th or 10th of the month. Proverbs 22:7 says, "The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is a slave to the lender." In other words, relying on one income source makes us vulnerable, while God desires for us to have autonomy and abundance. The problem with living paycheck to paycheck is not just financial. It affects emotional and spiritual well-being as well. Constant stress over bills impacts health, relationships, and even prayer life. When someone is always worried about money, it becomes difficult to truly trust God. The enemy wants to keep people too busy surviving to ever think about thriving. But Jesus came to give life in abundance, John 10:10.